It's day 3 of the challenge, lower abs today. Let's go. Deep control, spicy burn, and make sure we're breathing and drawing your core in and up as we move. Lie back, arms by your side, bringing your legs to tabletop in a diamond shape, so toes together, heels apart. Inhale, lower both toes to tap the mat. Exhale, lift them back up. I want you to think about keeping the pelvis heavy and stable, and also try not to dome through your lower stomach. So ribs are staying in, they're going down towards the hips. Nice. Back is not arching, it's staying in the mat. If that's too much, then you could tap the toes closer towards you. If you want a little bit more, then you could reach the toes a little bit more forward. Nice, guys. Ignore me here. I had to keep checking on the timer. Keep breathing. So inhale down, exhale up, focusing on that breath for me. A last one like this, then bringing the legs back to tabletop. You're going to tap down the toes down wide, so apart from each other, then bring them to narrow as you bring them up. So it's like an in and out movement, bringing them wide as you tap down, then bringing them back to that tabletop as you come back up. Still the same breathing here, so inhale down wide, exhale up back to tabletop. We have 8 more here. Keep sending the ribs down to the hips, squeezing that belly in and up. For 7, really nice. For 6, gorgeous. For 5, can you reach any further? For 4, for 3, nice. For 2, and last one here, bringing them back to that tabletop. From tabletop, start to extend the legs long on your exhale, and inhale, draw them back in, squeezing in and up through that belly. Only reach as far as you can without arching through your lower back for me. To make this more challenging, see if you can take those legs a little bit lower, or if you need a little bit more gentle here, just extend them to 45 degrees or even higher, so you can really focus on keeping the ribs down. Here for 6. For 5, you should be feeling this now through the lower belly. For 4, we've got this. I know I was feeling it. For 3, for 2, and last one. Nice, guys. From here, exhale, tilt the pelvis and lift the hips slightly off the mat. Inhale, lower with control and extend the legs back out. Bend to tabletop. Find that tailbone lifting off the mat, little reverse crunch. If you need help, make a diamond shape with your hands, place them underneath your glutes. I'll really try not to use momentum here, but try and use your lower abs to lift the hips that little bit off the mat, really engaging through your lower abdominals. Just a couple more here, keep going, extending the legs out, pausing for a tiny second, then lifting those hips off of the mat. Really nice, guys. I know my lower abs now were absolutely burning. Keep going. Really nice. Remember, the slower you go in Pilates, the more likely you are to get results. So please go really, really slow. Focus on that breathing. Focus on engaging through your center. It should not be fast. Last one here. And then you can relax. Maybe just giving yourself a quick little hug in there. Beautiful. Extend your legs to the ceiling, hands behind the head, elbows wide and curling up, looking between your legs. Lowering the legs down on the inhale and exhale, lifting them high. Head can go down if you're struggling here. You could even go for a toe tap if it's too much. I know the legs might be shaking, especially as we're on day 3. Your body might be feeling it a little bit now. Keep the ribs down towards the hips for me. We're here for 4. Beautiful. For 3. For 2. And last one, and relax. Well done. From here, I want you to spin yourself around and come onto all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, slight bend through the elbow and eye line to the top of your mat, or just the top of your fingertips, whatever works best. Curl your toes under, exhale, hover the knees just off the mat, just a couple of inches, hold for 1-2 seconds, and then lower back down. Your deep core should be working here to support your spine, and imagine it's the lower belly lifting you here. So you're lifting, squeezing belly in and up to the spine. This shouldn't be high. Make sure your knees are only hovering just a couple inches away from the mat. If it's too high, your legs start to take over, and we're trying to engage through our core. We're here for 4. Beautiful, nice and slow. For 3, remember holding it for a second or 2 at the top. Gorgeous. For 2. Beautiful. We're going to hold this one up for a little bit longer, engage through the core, find stillness through the body. Just a few more seconds like this, then we're going to start to walk our legs back into a plank position. Beautiful. Find length through the body, crown of the head reaching forward, heels reaching back, then bend the knees back into that starting position. So we're going from a 4-point hover to a high plank. If this is too much, you're welcome to come onto those forearms for me. I know this can feel a little bit wristy, trying to keep those hips down as much as you can in line with your shoulders. 2 more like this here. Gorgeous. And on that next one, we're gonna hold it. Holding it strong, belly button back to spine, shoulders over hands, rib cage is in, you're not arching through your spine, holding, couple more seconds. Gorgeous. And relax. Well done, guys. Shaking off the wrists, then just turning back round for me. We're going to be coming up onto our forearms like we have the last few days. So we're on our forearms, we're tucking that tailbone slightly under for me, you're pressing out of your shoulder blades and looking forward with that eye line. Then you're going to lift your legs to a tabletop and then you're going to extend them directly to the ceiling for me. Beautiful. We're going to lower the legs down on the inhale, exhale, circle round to the top, finding those leg circles again. Just like we do on the reformer, I want you to point through your toes. Just a few more. We're going to reverse the direction now. Well done. Inhale, circling round. Exhale, bring the legs back up on top of the hips. Really nice. For 3. For 2. Final 1. And release. Coming back to that tabletop position. Mentally prepare, tuck tailbone under, tapping both the toes down on the inhale, exhale, lifting them back up to that tabletop. Making sure the knees as they come to tabletop stay directly on top of the hips. You should really be feeling this through the lower abdominals now. 3 more here. Gorgeous. Mentally preparing myself. For 2. And last one. Gorgeous. Rocking yourself up, tucking the tailbone gently under, rolling the spine down just an inch, lift one leg to tabletop, then the other. Lower one foot, then the other. Just following this movement, slow, precise, controlled, preparing ourselves for our teasers. If this is too much, with me I was feeling it in the hips, you could take the knees a little bit wider. Continuing this movement though, engaging through your core. Final 2 here. Final 1. Gorgeous. Holding this one up in the tabletop, we're going to lower down, reaching the legs long as you lower back down and then coming back into that tabletop. This is super challenging, so you could keep the feet on the floor and just roll down halfway and then back up. Otherwise, you're attempting these teasers with me. You could go for a couple variations, feet down and then feet off the floor, as I know this is super hard. Really nice, guys. Try not to use momentum and try and go slow, even though this feels really mean. Final 1 here. And relax. Well done. Take a quick second. I just needed to stretch out my hips and give myself a little wiggle. Turning back round, and this time I want you to find a forearm plank, interlacing the hands together. Beautiful. Finding that plank, and then you're going to push back to almost find like a downward dog. You're going to find that pike, squeezing belly button back to spine, looking back towards your feet, and then slowly rolling, articulating forward back into that forearm plank. If this is too much, keep the knees down, and you're just pushing back almost into a child's pose, and then pushing the hips forward so you find a half plank. Whichever variation you're doing, taking it slow, keeping the ribs in and down, and make sure we're restacking that head as you come into plank. Neck is going nice and long. Beautiful. Just a couple more here. Really thinking about scooping up through that lower belly as you come into the pike. Holding this next plank for me. Hold it. Engage through that belly. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done, guys. Give yourself a quick second, quick stretch. We have 1 more plank to go. I apologize. Well done, guys. Setting back up when you're ready. You could go for high hands or you can be on your forearms, whatever feels best. From plank, I want you to draw one knee into your chest, point through the toes, and then switch. I want your shoulders to be strong here. I want your core to be strong. Nice. You could go back onto your knees if you want and just hold a half plank if this feels too much. Try not to move too much through your hips. Try and keep nice and stable. Try and breathe. Same thing if you're on those high hands. Keep the shoulders over the hands, bringing that knee right in towards the chest. Beautiful. 3 more on each side. Well done. For 2, Gorgeous. Oh, I was struggling. Nice, and last one on each side. Beautiful, and relax. You can push yourself into a downward dog or whatever feels good for me. That was your lower ab burn for day 3. Take a breath, release the tension, feel the strength that you built. We're doing amazing. See you guys tomorrow for day 4.